What is going on, boys, girls, Boy Scouts up, bringing another video. As you can tell, once again, haven't closed my damn store down once again, but it's all good because I didn't have to open today, so there's that. But I do gotta open in the morning, so I'm gonna be really tired again. But like I said, I just got off work. I'm exhausted. I hurt. My back is literally killing me because I've been on my feet behind the register for pretty much the entire time that I've been there, for a good 8.5 hours. And yeah, I'm not really feeling too good. I did get some videos pre-recorded. I'm gonna attempt to see what it looks like on my phone, me playing my game, see how well that works. So right now we have some lightning going on. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but there's a storm heading north, towards me. So lightning's been going on for about 2.5 hours, maybe, give or so. And the back of my leg is messed up, and I do not know what caused it or anything like that, but I've got this huge welt, I guess you'd say, on my right behind my knee. And I don't know if it was a spider bite, I don't know if it was a mosquito or whatnot, but shoot, it hurts. I do not want to scratch it. Like I said, I'm still the only person at my house for the next couple of days, and my power is on for now, and I've got to hopefully have access to my money here shortly, or I'm going to lose it with my bank. And I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, but it's just like let's see, what do you want to call it, a life lesson. If you've got a brand new account and you can do a mobile deposit on your phone to your bank, do not do it if you have a brand new account. I've had mine for since April, May, June, 4 months now, and they're still considering it a brand new account. So there's that, which sucks. But yeah, don't do it. Just, if you have to do what I gotta do, take your check up to the bank, then do that. If you're able to do direct deposit, do direct deposit. Make life much simpler. But hopefully everything goes well, and when it comes Tuesday, I should have my money to sit there and go pay off all my bills that I gotta pay. And yeah, so there's that. I don't know, it's probably gonna take me 15-20 minutes to get to my place. I do not know, because I'm hurting real bad. My back is killing me. Not sleeping that well at all, and it's maybe 2-3 o'clock before I do pass out, and I'm back up. And doing that is starting to take a toll on my body. It sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. But I really don't know, besides just to change something up or work less hours, which I really don't want to do. Hopefully my buddy comes in with the job opportunity so I can work with him instead of being where I'm at, because right now it's not enough to support my family at all. And everything that I've got to do between me and my mom, we're still struggling. She makes more than I do, and we still struggled before I got this job, and I begged for it for months, months on end. And yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. But eventually, after I did get the job, shoot, I was grateful, and I thanked them I don't know how many times for giving me the job, because it took me 6 months of constantly, from the time that I moved in out this direction to 6 months later, of being persistent, constantly asking over and over, constantly going up there, constantly calling the store and everything like that, if I could have the job, or, you know, has he looked at the job applications and stuff like that, and it was just constant. And so, there was that. I wish I had my damn car back, or in my truck, because then I wouldn't have built this situation. But like I said, I begged and begged and begged, and he eventually gave me the job. And there was only like 2 people working at the time, so, you know, I figured why not, you know, work. So after I did get the job, he tells me, hey, go ahead and show up in 2 days at this time, and you'll be here till this time. I was like, okay. Well, the very next day, he turns around and calls me and says, hey, are you able to come in tomorrow, or today, anyways, and, you know, work? I said, well, right now I'm with some family, but what time do you need me? So he tells me, and I said, yeah, I can make it. I got there a full 3 hours before he even needed me, and he put me on the clock, like right then and there, and I was getting trained and everything. And then my second day was hectic, because I got basically set on my own, and I had to learn everything by myself. You know, so I had to start, you know, learning all the prices in my head. And, you know, the boss is like, does not want me at all running our register, like, whatsoever. He thinks I'm gonna mess up or something. But when he's not there, I'm running it like it's nobody's business. It's pretty easy to remember, you know, what our beer price is, what our cigarette is, stuff like that. It's not hard. What our candy bars are, and, you know, fountain drinks and stuff like that. It's all easy, like easy stuff that I can remember. And that's about 160 items or more in our store that I can remember the prices on, because a lot of them are the same prices. Or, you know, occasionally I will have to ask the other person I'm with, hey, what is this price? Because I can't remember. That's not a big deal. The big deal is being told by the boss that, hey, I'm not comfortable with you behind the register. I just want you to be my cook and be my mechanic at the same time, and do anything and everything I tell you to do. And it's starting to irritate the crap out of me, because, you know, I was told I was going to be doing one thing, and I'm out here, you know, cooking pizzas, you know, making burgers, setting people's gas prices, and cleaning the store, make sure everything's all stocked while he's there. And the moment he leaves, like I said, I'm behind register, and these past couple days, he's not been there during my shift, so. But he tells me about a week or two ago, hey, I want you to show up before open, and I'm going to show you some things. So I was like, alright. I get up, and I walk to the store that day, and he's like, alright, this is what we're going to do. I show you how to unlock it, how to disarm the alarm, and how to reactivate it. You know, set the temperature in the store, which it should never change, but it does because of how hot it gets in the store. So it tries to cool off, but it's not enough to, you know, keep the store cold. We're running fans to keep us cold, or we're drinking water. And I was like, okay, cool. So after we get done doing all of that, he's like, all right, I need you to go in the back, go ahead and stock and put ice in the fountain machine and all that other jazz. So I go ahead and do it without, you know, giving him any hell. And he turns around, I get done after like maybe a good hour and a half being back there, because I had to stock all the beer and everything like that in the freezers. And he asked me what took so long. And I told him, you know, I was like, there's a lot of beer that was missing. I had to hunt down some of the beer. I had to, you know, not scan prices, but put price tag everything. That wasn't, you know, price tag. And then I had to go up front, grab what we had, you know, that's supposed to be in the back so I could, you know, put stock up. And he gets all frustrated with me because I'm doing this and he wants me to do something else. And I said, look, you can't really get mad at me because you told me to go and do this, and then you want me to do, you know, 100 other things like, hey, when you get the chance, can you come do this? Or I need you to do this like right now and quit what you're doing. But like, well, if I don't get beer put up, then you're not making any money. If you're not making any money, the store's not making any money. And so he got a little irritated and told me to just go back and go ahead and stock. So I finished my stock, and then I get told by him probably like a few hours later, hey, I'm gonna need you to go on home. And so I was like, why do I need to go home? He's like, well, you're not doing what I told you to do and all this other BS crap. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just come in later then. And he's like, no, I don't want you to be here on clock. And then I get home, not even with 15 minutes of being home, I get a phone call from him saying, hey, I need you to come up here. I had some people call in. I was like, you gotta be joking me. You just told me you didn't want me to work. Now you want me to work. And so I was like, all right, I'll be up there in like 30 minutes. Because it takes me about 30, you know, in between 20 to 30 minutes to get up to my store. And I get there and I clock back in. And I'm like, all right, what am I gonna expect? They sold all the damn beer. They sold like literally all the beer. There's no beer being put up at all. He was just stuck there until, you know, behind the register, having to gas people up and trying to stock everything, make the pizzas, flip burgers and stuff like that. So as soon as I get in there, I bust my butt behind the pizza, the burgers, the fries, the tater tots, and everything else that we had, the burritos, the Crispitos, you know, stuff like that. And turn around, I get done with that in like a couple of minutes, get everything all situated, finish my burgers and stuff like that. And I run into the back to go stock. As soon as I stocked, I had it done probably within maybe 20-25 minutes because I went ahead and put everything the way it needed to be, so you know I knew where stuff was or what shelf it went on, kind of deal. And yeah, so I go ahead and put everything up, and I come back out within maybe, like I said, maybe 10-15 minutes at most. And he's like, there's no way you're already done. I said, yep. And he started arguing with me in front of some customers. And I said, look, I'm not here to argue, I'm here to work. You don't like it, you can fire me. And some customers were looking at him, and he's like, well, I'm thinking about it. I said, you go ahead and fire me. Who else is going to be up here and cover your stuff? Because the two people that just called in, I'm their, you know, other person. And the other person is out on vacation. So I don't want to hear it. Basically, that's what I'm all, you know, telling him. He gets all mad and, you know, starts yelling and cussing at me. And this is after our customer left. And we were pretty busy that day. I was like, you know what? I don't really get paid, you know, decent money because you're pretty cheap. And I didn't say this to him, but my boss is pretty cheap. And yeah, so I'm like, all right, I got this. So I sat down for 45 minutes. And I said, you think you can do my job plus that because you're the store owner? Oh, there's a ditch here. Crap. I'm almost to my place. Sorry, but I gotta get off the freaking road. So, move over. Shoot! They just... I got that on video. They ran on my freaking foot. My foot's hurting. But me and him started going back and forth at it. I sat down for 45 minutes. I was like, you think you can do this? Because you're, you know, the boss, go ahead. So I'm sitting there. Beer's not getting put up. You know, stuff's not being put the way it needs to be done. Food isn't being cooked like as fast as it needs to be getting cooked. Orders aren't being, you know, done. And about that time, he's like, I need your help. And I said, if I come back on the clock, because I sat there, I said, I'm expecting double pay due to the fact of what just happened, and I don't want to hear about it later. He's like, all right. And then he started apologizing to me, saying how I'm the best worker there and everything like that, because I'm working now up to 80, 85 hours, almost a full 90. I'm gone like almost 24/7. And he's like, all right. So he goes ahead and tells me that that's what's going to happen. I said, I want this to be handwritten, that this is what's going to happen, and this is what my check will look like. And he went ahead and handwritten it. He signed it, I signed it, and I had a customer sign it. And I sent it to a couple of coworkers, like, this is what happened, stuff like that between me and the boss. Well, he sits there and he goes ahead and pays me, like right then and there, instead of waiting until my paycheck. And I was like, am I getting paid then? He's like, yeah, you're gonna get paid. So for that rest of that night, he paid me straight cash right then and there. And I was like, now if you're gonna complain, go ahead and complain. And I know this is like a little ranting, but you know, your boy knows to not get paid good enough for, you know, the boss's BS, and for him to sit there and yell at me in front of some customers. And after that, he calls, let's see, what was it? Last Sunday, I was supposed to have it off. Holy shit. That's a big freaking bunny. That scared the crap out of me. But he calls me in last Sunday, and he says, hey, I need you to work. I said, I'm not going to do it, no BS drama or nothing like that, because I tell him how it is, like, right then and there. He's like, no, there's not going to be no BS drama or anything like that. As soon as I get there, what does he start doing? He starts ordering me around like I'm his little lap dog, basically. Go do this, and this, and this, and this. I said, this is what I'm going to do. And if any orders come in, I will come and, you know, pick up on the freaking order. So he's like, all right. And so that's what happened for that day. And he goes ahead and says, hey, I'm going to go ahead and leave. I said, who else is going to be here with me? He says, nobody. I'm going to see how well you do this last hour, hour and a half before the store gets shut down. I said, all right, I need the alarm code. I need a set of keys. And I don't want to hear it if, you know, if something happens. If I make a little mess up, then let me know. But if not, then I don't want to hear, you know, oh, so-and-so said this to me and yada, 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 because a lot of our customers have his number. So he literally had people walking, like, not walking, but coming up into the store, asking me how I'm doing and all this other stuff. And I was like, look, I'm not here to start no drama, no nothing like that. I said, I know you know Ronnie. I said, you know, I know everything that's going to happen. I know that y'all are regular customers. I know y'all talk to him, but, you know, enough's enough. And I said, I'm not here to start anything. I'm just here to finish up the night and go home. And they're like, oh, okay. As I'm walking up, boss calls me and says, so how'd the night go? I said, pretty freaking smooth, actually. I said, I had no problems with nobody, and I seen a couple of regular customers that want to, you know, start drama. And I had to kick 2 people out my store. And he got all mad because I kicked 2 people out the store because dude wanted to fight me, and I wasn't about that. So, yeah. So, that's how I was like, I was not about to go to jail. I sat there and got a hold. I told him that he can either A, suck it up and deal with it, or I can refuse his service, basically. Like, I'm being all polite and everything to this dude. And, he's, you know, just trying to fight me. Holy shoot, you're a big recluse. Well, don't beat underneath me, dog. Sorry. Go potty. And so, he goes ahead, go potty. Go. So, he sits there and starts going off me because I told the customer one thing, but the customer told him another thing. And I said, what, is this going to cost me my job or something like that? Well, he went back and looked at the camera footage and listened in on it. And I was in the right and the dude was in the wrong. And so he sat there and told the customer, he called him that, like, right then there in front of me, and told him he's no longer allowed at the store unless he's there. And so got lucky on that because he wanted to fight me, and I wasn't about that. You know, about to fight some, 40-some-odd-year-old man who's overweight, and that's what I'm gonna say because he is a big, thick person. Like, he's overweight, and I'm not saying that like there's anything against it. It's just a simple fact that he's a big man. I'm not about to get squished or kill myself or anything like that, going to get someone, or possibly even lose my job because I got a family to take care of. And so there's that. As you can see, I am at home. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. You could probably see it right here underneath my eyes, how tired I am. Like, I don't even know how I'm awake. But yeah, that's basically how my last couple of weeks have gone. And I know y'all don't care for drama, but I told you this is how, if I'm going to say something on here, I'm going to say it. And I appreciate every single person who's ever tuned into my videos and left a comment or, anything like that. And for the people who are sticking around and still watch my videos, I still watch y'all's videos that y'all post, especially Die Easy and Coastal, and a few other people that I can't think of off the top of my head because there's a long list of the 300 subscribers that are subbed to me, that I am subbed to, that it's hard to get around to all y'all's channels, and that does take a while to watch all y'all's videos, especially when I'm like months, almost a full couple of years behind on y'all's videos. And there's only maybe like a good 150 that I'm not behind on, so like the other 150, it's like slowly getting there to where I'm like a month behind on videos, that for people who do post videos that I'm behind on, and everything like that. But this has been your boy Scupsut. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and you guys will see me in the next video. I didn't get hit tonight, thankfully. I almost did, but just one person tonight. But I made it further than I did the other night when I was walking home. So Tuesday needs to hurry up and get here because I can't deal with this no more. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and I'm ready to have a day off. So I'm signing out. Until next time, peace.